Tesla's position as the #1 electric car maker in the world is indisputable. With the opening of new factories in Asia and Europe and further expansion in the US, Elon Musk is positioning his company to play an even greater role in EV technology.
We are forever confined to Earth until eventually something terrible happens.
However, with the opening of their Giga factory in China and the recent launch of their new Model Y car in the Chinese market, Tesla will face increased competition from NIO, an indigenous Chinese electric car maker. This new development has sparked a comparison debate between Tesla and NIO. Which car maker is better? In this video, we will analyze both companies' current fortunes and point out why NIO appears to be better than Tesla, at least in the Chinese market. To better understand the challenge Tesla will encounter, we need not look far but close to home. Chinese drivers love SUVs, and in the last decade or so, international car brands like BMW, Mercedes and Audi have all set up shop in China and have done very well. But as they expand their offerings to include electric cars, they are already facing increased competition from domestic electric car makers such as Li Auto, XPeng and most especially NIO. With Tesla's new long-range Model Y ready to grab a larger share of the Chinese EV market, NIO is set to respond, and the signs are already clear. Here are some compelling reasons why NIO is actually better than Tesla. The price. Tesla's Model Y has a starting price of 339,900 yuan, which translates to $52,000. Despite this long-range vehicle's innovative features, that is quite a steep price even for middle-class Chinese citizens. NIO EVs are sold for between 20 to 30% less than what the Model Y will go for, and the Chinese automaker has improved the quality of their technology over the last few years. And as we all know, price is an important factor that influences purchase decisions. With only a slight difference between NIO technology and Tesla's technology, NIO EV's lower price makes it a better option. NIO wins the price war. Flexible purchase options. Another advantage that NIO has over Tesla is its battery swapping contract options. Tesla briefly explored battery swapping service options before abandoning the business model, but NIO has stuck to it. Chinese buyers can buy their cars without the battery, then pay the car maker a subscription fee to use their battery every month. With over 160 battery swap stations across the Middle Kingdom, their customers can enjoy this service at an affordable rate. In contrast, Tesla has about 2,400 destination chargers and 2,500 supercharger stations all over China, which comes at a greater cost to users. Battery swapping may seem like a limited strategy, but the price advantage it affords drivers makes it a better option than that of Tesla, and will be something many drivers will be willing to embrace. Share prices. Now let us look at the share price of NIO. Founded in 2014, its share prices have surged since 2018, when their first cars were sold in the US, with their share prices witnessing a rise of more than 1,500%. When the company announced that they were offering buyers battery swapping technology, their share price rose even further. This year, a new luxury sedan was unveiled with significant battery and software improvements at the NIO Day event. As expected, NIO's share price witnessed a spike. So what does this mean to the average observer? Each time the Shanghai-based EV maker unveils a new car or makes improved alterations to their technology or service offering, their share price tends to rise, not fall. The relationship between a company's share price and the product is mutually inclusive. That more investors feel comfortable investing in NIO shares is a clear sign of its potential and promise of future growth. The argument between investors regarding whether Tesla's share is overpriced still rages on, especially when you consider that the company only declared a profit not too long ago.
Say thank you and appreciation for the Shanghai government and the support.
But NIO offers investors a stock with a healthy ceiling. As it stands, many will even argue that NIO's stock price is very far away from reaching its full price potential, despite the consistent rise over the last 2 years. NIO shares sold for $39 at the time of their second public offering, which was 7% below the designated market rate. The company raised $2.6 billion compared to Tesla's secondary public offering, which raised $2.7 billion for shares sold for $767 per share. If you do the math as an investor, you will realize that NIO raised $100 million less than Tesla after selling shares that were less than 10% of Tesla's price per share. Tesla's shares will be further diluted in the coming years as it raises more capital for further expansion. NIO, on the other hand, has not even come close in terms of share dilution, so it is clear for all to see that NIO offers shareholders more value per share. Car sales. One way to determine the value of a product and how much the public accepts it is to look at the overall sales margin for a particular period. About 880,000 electric vehicles are produced in China yearly, but this figure is certain to increase. However, in 2020, Tesla sold 21,600 cars, closing in on 27,000 by the end of the year. This sales margin was good enough and met company expectations, but it only placed Tesla in third place in the Chinese market. During this same period, NIO's market share rose by 130% as it sold 169,000 cars. In an already crowded market, while Tesla is doing well, NIO is doing much better. Why so? There may be different reasons for this, but suffice to say that NIO already enjoys pioneer status in the Chinese market over Tesla. Although not all the 169,000 cars have been delivered by the Chinese carmaker so far, however, their increased deliveries over the last 3 years have remained constant. If this status quo is maintained, NIO may eventually become the #1 EV maker in the country. Political ties. Anyone who understands the inner workings of Chinese bureaucracy will tell you that politics and business are interwoven. Having friends in high places can do your brand a world of good. Saying the wrong things like Jack Ma did a few months ago can land you in a lot of trouble. While Tesla is unlikely to encounter any issues with the Chinese Communist Party, NIO already enjoys very close ties with the government. In fact, NIO recently signed an agreement with the Chinese State Grid Electric Service in a joint plan to build 100 charging stations this year. By aligning itself with state-owned entities, NIO is simply adopting the same strategy alongside other Chinese firms to further expand in size and to snuff out competition. State-backed firms tend to do well in the Chinese stock exchange, so the consistent growth in NIO's stock price is not surprising. The company's political ties alone make its shares an attractive security to invest in. Hype machine. Another reason why Tesla as an entity does not compare to NIO is that it is tied to its founder, Elon Musk. The market is influenced by what he says about the company's technology and stocks. People rate Tesla based on the actions and inactions of the CEO.
I wouldn't, for the prototype at least, I would recommend not dropping anything when you're near it.
For now, Elon Musk's larger-than-life character may serve the company well, but this may become a problem in the future the moment his judgment is called into question. Although NIO may enjoy close ties with the CCP, no single individual can influence the fortunes of NIO in the same way that Elon can influence Tesla. Unique requirement. Tesla is an international brand that has adapted its cars to suit the Chinese market. NIO, on the other hand, is a Chinese company whose cars are specifically built for Chinese roads. One way this is clear is if you look at the company's self-driving technology that beats Tesla's hands down. NIO's technology is better suited for China's unique traffic situation. With over 300,000 kilometers covered under self-driving tests, NIO offers Chinese drivers more value compared to Tesla's adaptive technology. When you consider key indicators like the number of cars sold, growth potential, and the self-driving technology of NIO, you will agree that the company offers Chinese drivers and investors more value than what Tesla currently offers. Furthermore, there is a possibility that Chinese citizens may decide to patronize NIO even more as a means to show loyalty to their country. This alone may influence the fortune of NIO above anything else. Please note that we are not saying that Tesla's technology is inferior or their shares overvalued. Rather, what we have tried to point out in this video is that for the Chinese market, NIO appears to offer drivers and investors more value based on current market trends. For more updates like this, like the video and hit the subscribe button. Until next time.